Good morning. I slept well enough last night. The campground itself was nice and quiet, but with the highway right here going up the mountain, there was a car going by all night long, going up or down. I think this is the main road that goes directly from like Tucson up to Summerhaven. And yesterday was Friday, start of a weekend, so everybody was getting up here into the mountains, doing camping and stuff. There's campgrounds all over the place up here. It's kind of a cool little getaway place from out of the city. But because we pushed a little bit of extra miles yesterday, distance-wise, I'd like to do like 14 or 15, but it'll all depend on where we can find a place to camp. Today may be as short as like only 12 miles. We'll have to see. Water should be pretty well reliable, I think, at least the first half of the day, with some intermittent streams crossing the trail. But we'll just kind of see how it goes, see how far we get up the mountain here. Going up Mount Lemmon. I've got reservations for tomorrow, so I can't get in there any earlier. Plus it's over 20 miles and stuff. I don't want to push a 20-mile day going up another steep climb. So here we go. Overlooking the campground I stayed at. Sun just now coming up. Passing by the Gordon Hirabayashi Campground. It's named after a Japanese American during World War II who refused to turn himself in and go to an internment camp. If you guys know about that history, there was a lot of internment camps in Arizona particularly. But anyway, this guy refused to go to one of the internment camps. He's like, no, I don't think so. And so they just sent him to a prison camp instead, up in this area somewhere, and eventually named this little campgrounds after him. But I think I'm probably going to take a rest break here in a little bit. There should be a stream crossing coming up. I think I'm just going to try to slow roll it today. I don't know, just how I feel. The end of the day is going to be a very massive climb heading up Mount Lemmon, and just tenting options might be limited, so I don't know how far I can make it. So I might just slow roll it all day and take lots of nice breaks. Just came over a saddle, dropping into the next valley. Well, there's like a wilderness boundary sign up there. Let's see what it says. Bush Ridge Wilderness, the Coronado National Forest. Made it down to the bottom of the canyon here. This is the Sycamore Reservoir. Very nice little flowing stream. I think this will make another good place to take a break, top up on water, and have some snacks. Well, that was a great little rest stop. Just watching lizards climbing trees and hummingbirds all around. Now we're moving on. Beautiful little canyon valleys. Just following the streams. The water's just over there. Crossed over another saddle and into the next valley. Great views out here today. Temperature feels a little bit cooler too. Like yesterday is nice and warm. Last couple of days maybe in the 80s. Today's got a little bit of a cooler breeze, a little bit cooler temperatures, maybe only into the 70s. You can see some small patches of the saguaro cactus over there. Made it through the descending switchbacks down at the bottom of the valley, following the stream there. Still working our way just a little bit more down in elevation. I've seen a fair amount of people on trail today. Day hikers, trail runners, people that look like they're just out for the weekend. Beautiful weekend for it. It's probably one of the first weekends where all like the campgrounds and stuff are all snow free, because trail reports from just like a week ago, people were talking about a lot of snow in a lot of places. But I think that's just now starting to melt out at a decent rate. This place is called Sabino Canyon. Got access to water just down there. I think it's time for another little sit-down break. A nice little shady spot under a tree. Back on trail. Next stop is going to be Hutch's Pool in 1.5 miles. I feel like we've been moving right along today, but all the steep stuff is going to be right at the end of the day. I think I will end up stopping early instead of tackling the last climb. It looks like it's the steepest part of the trail we've ever done so far, and it's either do it right at the end of the day or first thing in the morning. And there's no real reason to rush anything, so I think we'll just stop early for the day and tackle the massive climb first thing in the morning. Well, I think this is the area they call Hutch's Pool. I'll chill here for a bit, take a nice, good break. I should be soaking my feet more often. This is a really cold ice water bath. And back on trail. We got moderately steep for the rest of the day. Only maybe another 3.5 miles or so. And the super steep stuff we'll save for tomorrow morning. Trail crosses the stream again. I'm 1.5 miles from where I'm looking at camping. So I think this is going to be my last guaranteed water. Just going to load up here and carry the rest of the way to camp. At least there's lots of trees shading the sun. I hope they continue to where I intend on camping so I can set up in the shade. Would be nice. Well, I think this is about what I was looking for. I'm just prior to a junction for the Cathedral Rock Trail. So this is the area, nice little flat spot, rushing water nearby. I think we're good. And I think that's just gonna do it for today. We pushed enough miles. I think we're within just under 10, I think, to Summerhaven. So first thing in the morning, a couple of miles of really steep, and then I think it doesn't really flatten out, but it's a little more gradual ups and downs in comparison. But I'll just be chilling here, take a nap maybe, get dinner going, edit videos and the usual. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the morning. Good morning. I had a great night's sleep last night, but we are starting out the day with a massive hill climb. I think it's about 3.5 miles of steep going up to the top, and then it mellows out slightly with some ups and downs. 10 total miles, I think, will get us up to Summerhaven. And that's what today looks like. Hopefully we get high enough we get those beautiful pine forests, but I'll see when we get there. Made it to the junction at Romero Pass. 1.5 miles left to the top, and this is the steepest part. There's some subdivision down there on the northeast part of Tucson, I guess. Well, I think this might be the steepest, hardest climb I've had since being out on the AT. The CDT was pretty easy as far as the climbs go. PCT had a couple of steep ones. This one's definitely a little technical. Better views of Tucson as we go up. Well, I think we made it through the steep climb. There's ups and downs for the rest of the day, but nothing near that steep. That was Appalachian Trail steep. But for now, I'm due for a sit-down break, and I should have an awesome view sitting on top of these rocks here in a second. This will be the perfect place for a sit down. Back on trail. I think we got 6.5 miles from here. And we got all of that to go over. Won't be as steep, but it's still going to be a lot of up and down. This area is called the Wilderness of Rocks. It's really beautiful up here. Here's Lemon Creek. Well, I think it's time for a little sit-down snack break. We got 3.5 miles to Summerhaven. Still chugging along. We made it to the top of the last moderately steep hill climb. Much easier from here on out. Oh, I think we got about 2.5 miles left. I'm getting close to a trailhead, and I just passed a group of day hikers coming up. And it's so funny when you get used to the smells of nature and you don't put on deodorant for weeks and months at a time, and you could just smell the day hikers from a mile away. The deodorants and the colognes and the perfumes, just a little too much when you're used to the smells of nature. I just made it down to the Marshall Gulch Trailhead. Restrooms, trash cans, little parking area here. A little over a mile to the middle of Summerhaven. We'll walk right up to the hotel. Might be all road walking from here, it looks like. I'll probably get up into the area by noon. Too early to check in and get a hotel room, most likely. But I should be able to drop my bag off at least. And just in time to find something for lunch. But if I can get a room, we'll get cleaned up first. I think this is my place, the Mount Lemon Lodge. New building in the last couple years. Well, we're all set. I'm checked in. It was a 30-minute wait, and they expedited the cleaning because I was a hiker and just kind of standing around. So thanks for the hotel staff here for hooking me up. Just in the 30-minute wait that I had, right across the street is the general store, so I popped over there real quick. Just checking out their inventory. It's a small resupply and more on the expensive side because we're on the top of a mountain. But I think it's doable for my next intended stretch, which will be like a 4-day trip to Kearney, I think is the next town stop. But I'm going to double check some stuff, see what I need. I may or may not stop through Oracle, but let me spin the camera around and show you the room. It's very nice accommodations. So it's like 12:30. I'm going to get cleaned up and then we'll go find some lunch. And we'll check back in on the backside, I guess. So tour the room from the front door. You've got all the standard free coffees and little fridge and stuff is there. Very nice bathroom on this side. This hotel is less than a year old. It just opened in August of 23. And this was the cheaper room that I got. I've got a little fireplace here. I don't know if that actually puts out a flame or if it's just like an illusionary thing. Well, a nice little queen size bed. Plenty of space. And I've even got a little patio deck that looks out to the main street there. Okay, I'm all cleaned up. That was one of the best showers I've ever had in a trail town, hotel, hostel, anything. It was awesome being in a brand new hotel. They have a really nice setup here, highly recommended if you want to shell out $275 a night. But anyway, I don't know what I'm doing for food. I know that there's a good pizza place, I think, but I may save that for dinner. I think there was some stuff going on here in the hotel, maybe just snack-wise. It's like 12:45, coming up on 1, so I may do like a lighter lunch and then a big pizza dinner. We'll see. Maybe I'll just go check out the local cafe, restaurant thing, eatery down here just in this hotel. Well, that was a big lunch. That was awesome. Tasted great. I'm totally full. Other chores I still need to work on. A little bit of laundry. They don't have any facilities here, I don't think, so I'm just going to do shower laundry real fast. At least some socks and underwear washed out. I figure it's going to be a 4-day stretch to Kearney, so I need to do some resupply shopping. I think I can get everything I need at the general store just across the street. I'll do that later. And I think those are the biggest things. We'll set videos to upload overnight, I think. Oh man, otherwise I'm totally full, but I gotta get working on some laundry. There's always something to do. I'll check back later. Well, time to check out the old general store, get my resupply run stuff knocked out. Back from shopping, here's what I got for the next go around. They got a decent resupply, small shop in the general store, but it's decent enough. Pop-Tarts for breakfast, fig bars, got a bunch of my usual favorites here with the trail mixes and chips and some jerkies. And they had these freeze-dried meals. I've never seen these before. Right On Trek has got some meals. So they look really good. I'll give them a try and let you know how they taste. Well, here we are now. Very comfy in a very nice bed with a very heavy bathrobe. This thing weighs like 30 pounds. Kind of ridiculous. But they got bathrobes here. This just may be it for the day. It's like 3:30. I've got all my chores done. Washed some stuff in the sink and it's drying in the bathroom. Got my resupply done. 4 days to Kearney. It's kind of a push. It's distance-wise is something like 75 or 80 miles. You could drop in and out of Oracle. Oracle's like 20, 25 miles from here, which I still may do. I don't know. I got 4 days worth of food one way or the other to get me all the way to Kearney. Once we're down out of the mountain here, then it kind of goes back to the up-down rolling hills, which are much easier to traverse. It seems like my initial impression of Arizona so far is you got the rolling hills, those are fine, and then when it comes to a mountain, it's just straight up a mountain and then straight down the backside. So the mountains are tough and very rocky. Maybe 90% of the trail is just rocky, that's just beating up your feet. Otherwise, it's a lot of fun. Let's see what else. It's 3:30. I got a full stomach still. Most all the restaurants and everything closes at like 5, so it seems like nobody even does a dinner hour. I don't know what I'm doing for food later. I'm not going to be hungry till like 7 or 8. I'm probably going to bed early. This just might be it. I was going to set some videos to upload and probably pass out soon, but I think we got everything that we needed taken care of. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.